Godzilla, king of the monsters, alive, surging up from the depths of the sea on a tidal wave of terror to wreak vengeance on mankind.
Godzilla, king of the monsters, it's alive!
A gigantic beast,
stalking the earth, crushing all before it.
In a cyclonic cavalcade of electrifying horror.
Raging through the streets on a rampage of...
We're here to enjoy the 70 years of Godzilla by showing trailers from his conception in 1954 to the recent US version of Godzilla. So sit back and relax and enjoy these trailers.
Godzilla, king of the monsters, alive, surging up from the depths of the sea on a tidal wave of terror to wreak vengeance on mankind.
Godzilla, king of the monsters, it's alive!
A gigantic beast,
stalking the earth, crushing all before it.
In a cyclonic cavalcade of electrifying horror.
Raging through the streets on a rampage of total destruction.
Godzilla, king of the monsters.
Incredible titan of terror.
Wiping out a city of 6 million in a holocaust of flame.
Jet flames cannot destroy it.
Bombs cannot kill it.
All modern weapons fail.
Is this the end of our civilization?
Can the scientists of the world find a way to stop this creature?
For the answer, see Godzilla, king of the monsters.
You may wish to deny it, but your eyes tell you it's true.
A tale to stun the mind.
More fantastic than any ever written by Jules Verne.
More terrifying than any ever shown on the screen.
Awesome.
Incredible.
Unbelievable.
A story beyond your wildest dreams.
Dynamic violence.
Savage action.
Spectacular thrills.
Godzilla, king of the monsters.
Fantastic beyond comprehension.
Gripping beyond compare.
Astounding beyond belief.
The mightiest monster of them all.
See Godzilla, king of the monsters.
"100 tons of hell and fire. The fantastic war of giant fire monsters from the bowels of the earth. Creatures born in hell to destroy each other. But first, they'll destroy the world. As their struggle crushes mountains and smashes whole cities. As they scream their challenge of mortal combat and scorch the earth with 10,000-degree jets of flaming devastation.
The war of the fantastic fire monsters that rains destruction on the world. The Gigantus, the fire monster from Warner Brothers. Also, Earth fights for life as Outlaw Planet launches sneak attack. Flying saucers lay waste world's greatest cities. Space enemies already on moon. Battle in outer space in spectacular color and Toho scope. World scientists determine secret space weapon is diabolical freeze ray.
It is clear from an examination of the circumstances that there was a common force at work in each instance. By rapidly lowering the temperature of a certain object, its gravity would also be decreased.
See, space saboteurs seize control of men's minds by radio thought waves. See, beautiful Earth girls seized by monsters from the planet Natal. See, final universe-shaking deadly struggle for survival. See, battle in outer space.
has a brain about this size. He is sheer brute force. While Kong is a thinking animal. His brain is considerably larger. About 10 times the size of this gorilla's skull. Being instinctive rivals, there's no doubt that they will attempt to destroy one another.
King Kong versus Godzilla, heading for their colossal collision, shattering every obstacle that stands between them in the most fantastic rampage of annihilation ever recorded on film. See King Kong stamp Tokyo into the ground, holding a beautiful girl in his grasp. See Godzilla destroy an entire army. See King Kong trapped by the blazing barrier of 1 billion volts. But nothing, nobody can stop the great showdown when King Kong and Godzilla meet to fight for survival of the fittest.
Gorilla god of the jungle paradise, destroyer of cities. Godzilla, indestructible behemoth from prehistoric time, released from an icy tomb to pulverize a panic-stricken world. Now, for the first time, in one awe-inspiring motion picture, they meet the mightiest monsters of the ages, King Kong, Godzilla, locked in the most titanic battle of all time.
It looks innocent as a gigantic egg, but its unseen powers are so great that its worshippers beg the thing's indulgence in self-abasing ceremonies. Godzilla, terror monster of the motion picture screen, meets The Thing. Godzilla versus The Thing. Innocent looking, but so feared pagan man worshipped it.
See the battle of gigantic forces, spreading terror across the world. Can man's inventions conquer them? See, in color, Terror Scope. Godzilla versus the Thing. New Ghidra, the three-headed monster, created from an atomic fireball hurled from outer space. Ghidra, the three-headed monster, battling Godzilla, Rodan, and Mothra for mastery of the world. Ghidra, the three-headed monster, in color. See the world quake before the unleashed fury of the battle of monsters. See Ghidra, the three-headed monster. All new, all never to be forgotten. Ghidra, the three-headed monster, spectacular in color. Nothing the screen has ever shown before can surpass the thrills of Ghidra, the three-headed monster. Created from an atomic fireball hurled from outer space, Ghidra, the three-headed monster, threatens man's very existence on Earth. Ghidra, the three-headed monster, battles Godzilla, Mothra, and Rodan for mastery of the world. Men quake before the terror of their unleashed fury. All new, all never to be forgotten. A new high in screen terror.
Do you see anything?
From a planet 50 million miles beyond the stars came a strange message. Lend us your Rodan and Godzilla to fight our Monster Zero. Earth answered, and the most dreaded creatures ever to walk our planet are lifted into outer space. The stage is set for the mightiest battle ever seen by the universe in Monster Zero. Oh, giant entertainment, giant terror. You'll see all of their terrifying battles to the death when you come to the greatest monster movies ever made. The War of the Gargantuas and Monster Zero.
Godzilla, Ebirah, and Mothra in one of the most explosive action pictures ever to hit the screen. From the depths of the ocean comes the most terrifying horror of the deep. From within the mountain caves comes the dreaded monster Godzilla. See the most titanic battle ever screened when the monster of the deep challenges the mighty Godzilla.
The mightiest monster the world has ever known. The mightiest egg the world has ever known. Introducing the son of Godzilla. The fantastic red water, one of the many weird natural phenomena on mysterious Sorgel Island. A great scientific experiment begins.
Try another frequency. What is it? It seems as though something's jamming the wavelengths.
Son of Godzilla, a rollicking monster spectacular. See how a baby monster becomes a monstrous monster.
I would say nobody has anything to fear from us. But we are going to control you now. It is the same spaceship you saw near the moon. That should convince you we do not come from your world. We are here to make you our slaves.
Laboratories and arsenals of all civilized nations, the most powerful, the newest, the most devastating of weapons, blast into action in their effort to destroy all monsters.
Each other for the conquest of our planet. See the giant spiders spin their web of fear around their enemies. Godzilla's revenge knows no limit, no end, no stopping. See man's last attempt at saving humanity from destruction, and Godzilla's revenge. Out of the polluted waters it came, to become the most fearful menace that ever threatened mankind. Feeding, growing ever more deadly on smog. Only one force dared stand up to its overpowering evil.
Godzilla!
Godzilla versus the smog monster. Will Godzilla, man's friend, be vanquished?
More than 1,600 dead have been reported, while other casualties are expected to exceed 30,000. tank of the Japan Oil Company has exploded.
Nothing man can do can stop the smog monster. Can Godzilla save the Earth from this mastodon of destruction? Out of the polluted waters it came, to become the most fearful menace that ever threatened mankind. Feeding, growing ever more deadly on smog. Only one force dared stand up to its overpowering evil.
Godzilla!
Godzilla versus the smog monster.
More than 1,600 dead have been reported, while other casualties are expected to exceed 30,000.
Can Godzilla save the Earth from this mastodon of destruction? Godzilla versus the smog monster. Rated G. Out of the polluted waters it came, growing ever more deadly on smog. Only one force dared stand up to its overpowering evil. Godzilla. Godzilla versus the smog monster. Can Godzilla conquer this man-killer? Godzilla versus the smog monster. Rated G. Smog-breathing mastodon of destruction challenges Godzilla. Godzilla versus the smog monster. Can Godzilla conquer this man-killer? Godzilla versus the smog monster. Rated G.
It's a monster marathon, now all in one gigantic show. 3 of the newest and most exciting monster hits, starring Earth champion and protector Godzilla. First, thrill the Godzilla on Monster Island with more monsters than have ever appeared on the screen at one time. Then it's the action-packed Godzilla versus the Cosmic Monster. And finally, the classic Godzilla versus Megalon. All 3 in one colossal show. Rated G. From beyond the stars come the most fearsome monsters in the galaxy. Only Godzilla stands in their way in Godzilla on Monster Island. Is even Godzilla strong enough to defeat the invaders? Matching unbelievable strength. Exchanging incredible death-dealing rays. Don't miss Godzilla on Monster Island. Rated G.
Against giant. The ultimate battle. Godzilla versus Megalon. Giant against giant in the most spectacular battle yet. You'll see it all in Godzilla versus Megalon. Rated G. Buried within the uncharted depths of waters surrounding a group of islands off the 50th parallel lies man's most formidable challenge. The awesome awakening of prehistoric monsters long thought extinct. Science was baffled and powerless. A terror-stricken humanity knew that it was on the brink of total destruction. A once proud civilization now had to place its trust and hope in Godzilla and his powerful ally, Robot Man. In
concert, they would fight this evil in a duel to the death. Battling by day, battling by night. It was more than a race against time. This war was an all-out effort whose ultimate purpose was to save our planet from total destruction. Now came the moment of truth. The ultimate battle. Titan against Titan, giant against giant in the most spectacular battle yet. You'll see it all in Godzilla versus Megalon.
Buried within the uncharted depths of waters surrounding a group of islands off the 50th parallel lies man's most formidable challenge. The awesome awakening of prehistoric monsters long thought extinct. Giant against giant. The ultimate battle. Godzilla versus Megalon. Science was baffled and powerless. A terror-stricken humanity knew that it was on the brink of total destruction. A once proud civilization now had to place its trust and hope in Godzilla. Now came the moment of truth. The ultimate battle. Giant against giant in a duel to the death. You'll see it all in Godzilla versus Megalon.
Bionic monster, a menacing giant, an awesome machine, unleashed with a deadly task. Godzilla, the only hope for Earth's survival. Godzilla versus the Bionic monster. Godzilla strives to win supremacy in a fight to the end. Will Godzilla triumph? The Earth survive? Godzilla versus the Bionic monster, an earth-shaking movie. Rated G.
10-second mix track.
The Bionic monster, now unleashed with a deadly task. Never before have Godzilla's mighty powers been so challenged. Godzilla versus the Bionic monster. Rated G. Godzilla, champion and defender of Earth, in the terror of Godzilla.
Titanosaurus, Mechagodzilla, destroy them!
He holds the front line of battle, while in their spaceships, aliens command a deadly duel. Will the powerful serpent Titanosaurus' cyclone tail and the robot monster Mechagodzilla's lethal rays destroy our Earth? See this ultimate test of power, the terror of Godzilla!
Godzilla's back again. I must do something. Godzilla comes back again? I guess things are about as bad as they could get.
Judging by Godzilla's latest position, the nearest one would be here.
It'll be a disaster even if only one of those plants is destroyed.
Here is where we'll launch our attack.
It's only a minute bacterium we're producing by genetic engineering. A very simple life form. But still, if research goes on the way it is, genetic technology is sure to produce a monster far worse than Godzilla. What kind of science you call this? Are you proud of this?
power is unequaled. His battles are legendary. His return is near.
This could be the end of civilization.
Get ready.
I spotted him!
For the 23rd big screen appearance of the world's biggest star. Godzilla! From TriStar Pictures and Toho Company Limited. Catch the ultimate showdown.
It's an alien!
Where winner takes all. Godzilla 2000. If you can't take the heat, run.
Our world is changing. The mass extinction we feared has already begun, and we are the cause. We are the infection. But like all living organisms, the Earth unleashed a fever to fight this infection. Its original and rightful rulers, the Titans. For thousands of years, these creatures have remained in hiding around the world. And unless all the Titans are found, our planet will perish, and so will we. They are the only guarantee that life will carry on.
You are out of your goddamn mind!
I am sorry, but this is the only way.
You're a monster. I'm sorry.
Long live the king.
I hope you enjoyed those trailers. It's funny that in the 70 years have Godzilla from the 1954 to the recent time of the changes. I hope you enjoyed this documentary, and I'll see you next time.
Godzilla, king of the monsters, alive, surging up from the depths of the sea on a tidal wave of terror to wreak vengeance on mankind. Godzilla, king of the monsters.
Thanks for tuning in to Channel 14, Kenosha Community Television. Remember to tune into my program, Just Talkin', shown right here, Tuesday and Wednesday nights at 8:30 p.m. until 9 p.m. on Channel 14. On the program, we cover community events, talk to nonprofit organizations, and who knows, we may bump into a celebrity now and then. So remember to tune in to Just Talkin' Tuesday and Wednesday nights at 8:30 p.m. right here on Channel 14.
Kenosha Community Media. For years, we have informed, entertained, and performed community services for the city of Kenosha. Kenosha Community Media is your television station where you are the star, creator, and performer. To contact us, 262-564 6103. Website, kenoshamedia.org.
Hello everyone! Do you like the world of wrestling? Especially now, this is the greatest time to be a fan of wrestling. Now, we have a show that's a weekly basis called Everything That's Wrestling.
That's right, we do have a show that's called Everything Wrestling.
So if you like Raw,
I love Raw. I like the stuff that's going on in Raw right now. I like seeing Bobby Lashley, The Miz, Dexter Lumis. I like seeing the tag teams they have in there, Alpha Academy, Street Profits. I like everything that Raw's doing right now.
Outstanding. Do you like SmackDown?
I love SmackDown. I like seeing the Bloodline sometimes, like the Usos, Sol Sakai, Drew McIntyre, Karrion Kross, Ronda Rousey. Wow, SmackDown is so much better than Raw.
Yeah, and of course that's because of Triple H.
Again,
it's a great time to be in wrestling. Do you like AEW?
I love AEW.
They have Dynamite,
Jon Moxley, Bryan Danielson, Daniel Garcia, Chris Jericho. A lot of top talents over in AEW.
There's also Rampage.
I kind of like Rampage. I like with the promos, the young guys they introduce. Rampage is just all right.
So if you like wrestling, tune in to Everything in Wrestling on Mondays at 5 p.m. and on Fridays at 5 p.m. And tune in, and we'll probably do something different each week. So tune in to Everything That's Wrestling,
please.
Hey kids, do you guys like cartoons?
I love cartoons.
Do you like to see the old classic cartoons that your families were raised with?
I would love to, but where can I watch those at?
Well, we're bringing back classical cartoons with Mr. Bunker's Cartoon Apocalypse, where we resurrect old cartoons.
Oh, when is it on?
On Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. On Sunday mornings at 10:30, where you get to see classic cartoons like Betty Boop.
I love Betty Boop.
Popeye.
Big Popeye fan.
We have great Huckle and Jekyll.
Oh, I love those.
So Kenosha Community Media is bringing back the classical cartoons with Mr. Bonker's Cartoon Apocalypse.
Question, does Mr. Bonkers have any friends on that show?
He has a lot of friends. We're hosting, we're Chalk and Manimal, but he has great friends like Chef Luigi.
Look over the start, the kids.
He has Peanut the Peacock.
Hello, kids.
He has Cinnamon the Ape.
What's going on, brothers?
And his friend that also hosts a different show, it's Klutz the Clown.
Hey kids, it's tough being a clown.
So if you enjoy cartoons, if you want to watch something that's whimsical and nostalgic, please tune into Mr. Bonker's Cartoon Apocalypse, Saturdays and Sundays, Saturdays at 10, Sundays at 10:30. And we would enjoy to join us because you could be our circus freaks. Bye, kids.
Goodbye, kids.
Hey, Bambinos. Do you like movies?
I sure do. I like other movies.
Yeah, we have a new show called What the Heck Are We Watching?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, it's a show that we review movies for coming weeks.
No, what are we watching? You said what the heck are we watching? You tell me.
We're watching the movies.
Oh, that's all right. We're watching the movies. Hey, you knew we were doing this promo. How come you didn't put your shoes on? That's a little unprofessional, no?
Because we like to be freelancing. And we, every Friday at 5 and Saturdays at 10:30, you can listen to our reviews.
We have a great reviews. We're better than those other jabronis that used to do the reviews, huh?
Yeah, if you like Cisco and Ebert, you'll love us better. What the heck are we doing? Oh, watching.
I don't know what we're doing half the time either, but what the heck are we watching?
What the heck are we watching? We go over movies, we give them thumbs up, thumbs down, if we like them, and basically, we tell you if you want to go see a movie or not.
That's all right. And the most important message you get from the show is, visit your grandparents,
Yeah.
It takes 10 to 15 minutes. Just go see them, give them a kiss and some of the hugs, and go to visit, huh?
So on Fridays at 5.
And Saturday mornings at 10:30.
What the heck are you doing watching?
What are you doing right now? It's what the heck are we watching? Sorry, my wife has suffered some of dementia, but it's a what the heck are we watching?
What the heck are we watching? Bye.
Bye, Bambino.
Now, my question I have to ask now, where the heck are we parking, right?
Service.
All right.
Beware. Take care. The little green dragon sits on your doorstep. He eats little boys, puppy dog tails, and big, fat snails. Beware. Pull the string! Pull the string! Dr. Destruction's Crimson Theater can be viewed on Saturdays at 9 o'clock, Tuesdays at 3 o'clock, and Fridays at midnight. All right, ghoulies, you tune in. You won't be let down.